BTB listeners, thank you so much for checking out today's episode. Listen, if this episode inspires you, do me a favor, take 5 seconds to shoot me a like and subscribe to the podcast. There are several more exciting guests that are in the pipeline, and I just can't thank you enough for your continued support, and let's keep paying the mission forward. On today's episode of the BTB Project. In today's BTB Short, we will be discussing failure. When failure is knocking at your door, how do you handle it? What does it mean to you? Is it something that stops you in your tracks, or is it a learning piece that propels you for the rest of your life? We will embark on a journey to explore the incredible power of overcoming failure and learning from it. Failure is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to the courage to give your best effort no matter the circumstances. As we delve into this topic, we'll uncover the secrets to resilience, the magic of growth mindset, and the art of raising stronger after each and every fall. So let's dive into today's episode and learn from failure together.
Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby.
Welcome to the BTB Project, designed to empower listeners to identify their why and to live their best lives no matter the circumstances. My name is Coleman Gerhardt, a former athlete and motivational coach. I've had the opportunity to inspire thousands through my story and help accomplish what they are built to be. You'll be encouraged by each and every episode, and let's get into it.
Yeah, when I blow up, I'ma soar high like Peter Pan. In real life, be living out my dreams. If I'm waking up, it's in a foreign land.
Have you ever felt like a failure? Do you feel like you've ever come up short? Do you feel like no matter how hard you try or put in the work into something that you're always finding ways to not accomplish your goal? Well, in today's BTB Short, we're going to be tackling this concept of failure, because there's certainly been many times that this topic's come up, and oftentimes this is something that I struggle with myself. And being able to understand really what failure is really the prerequisite to understanding what it's capable of doing to actually help you in your life. If you remember Thomas Edison, he's the inventor of the light bulb. And he once said, "I have not failed. I've only just found 10,000 ways that things won't work." And this perspective on failure serves as a powerful reminder that every setback is merely a stepping stone on the path to success. I recently had a situation as a high school coach, being a part of a team that really was capable of going all the way and winning a team state championship. And we came up against a really tough opponent in the semifinals of the team bracket. And it ended up coming down to the last match, the last set, the last couple of points. And it was just this back and forth galactica of a battle. And we ended up coming up short. We ended up losing to that team. And in some cases, we felt like we failed. And I want to be able to talk through some of the ways based off of that scenario and many scenarios I've faced in my life, both as a coach, as a competitive athlete, and also too in my professional career, of how really failure can be one of the most powerful, opportunistic times in your life to do things extraordinary. And that's the first place that I want to start, is being able to embrace failure. We first must need to embrace the reality that failure is not the end, but it's part of a journey. It's not a sign of weakness, but a testament to our willingness to try. We need to understand that even the most successful people in history have encountered failure, sometimes repeatedly, before reaching their goals. I've coached high school tennis for almost 17 years, and I'm still here to say that I have not been able to win a team state championship. And it boils my blood and it irks me till I'm blue in the face to come up short like that. how it went down just a few days ago. But what about embracing it is something that's going to help me continue to move forward, to help me to continue to be the best coach I can possibly be, to motivate and encourage the next set of players that are going to be part of the team next year, and to be there for the ones that might have had it as their last year as a senior, and help them understand that this moment that was a difficult circumstance doesn't define who they are. It doesn't define what's going to be happening for the rest of their life. And we need to understand that, again, being able to have this moment of reflection. One of the best quotes I ever had from one of my mentors was, Coleman, I'll give you 24 hours to feel sorry for yourself when it comes to the failure you just occurred. But after 24 hours, we move on. We go on to the next day. We go on to the next hour. We reflect from our failure, we embrace it, and we move forward. And that leads to, what are you learning from your failures? Failure, in essence, it's a teacher. In my opinion, it's the best teacher, and it provides you with lessons that we can't gain from success alone. If we're successful all the time and have things go our way all the time, how do we ever grow? How do we ever adapt and adjust and persevere? And when truly things get tough in life, to be able to overcome that adversity. When we fail, we have a unique opportunity to analyze our mistakes, our choices, and our actions. And this is where true growth happens. I've shared on previous episodes the first 14 tournaments I played as a player in tennis. I lost in the first round of every match. 14 tournaments. I remember signing up, going, losing, going home. Signing up, going, losing, going home. 14 times. And the most miraculous thing that happened was continuing to persevere, to continuing to put myself out there. The 15th tournament I ever played, I ended up winning it. And how was I able to do that? It was the resilience and perseverance that I was able to create through those moments that set me up for an opportunity for success. Overcoming failure requires resilience and perseverance. It's about dusting yourself off when life knocks you down and having the determination to keep moving forward. Remember, it's not something that's about how many times that you fall, but it's about how many times you get back up. When are you able to actually get back up? When I go back to my coaching philosophy, I always tell kids that I am more impressed about the kid that faces adversity and overcomes it than the kid that is successful all the time and just rolls with, success and accolades and never has to face the adversity. Being able to be resilient and having that perseverance allows you to not only do things that is just extraordinary in athletics, but also in extraordinary things in your life. And that leads to growth mindset. Central to overcoming failure is the adoption of a growth mindset. I'm always asking people that I'm coaching, if they come up with a loss or they feel like they're a failure, I'm always asking, are you losing or are you learning? Because this means believing that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and again, learning from the failure. With a growth mindset, you will see each failure as an opportunity to grow and that it's not a dead end. I think of success in life, and most times the charts that I see are kind of this, slow, gradual progression to success. And part of that's true, but it doesn't show the ups and downs, the true journey of what happens when you're embracing failure time and time again, but still finding ways to maintain your enthusiasm to keep going. Are you able to get the dust off your shoulders? Are you able to wipe the blood, sweat, and tears off your face? Are you able to get up, to continue forward, to do the things that you want to do, knowing that impossible is nothing? Can you create that mindset through failure? Can you create the mindset of that perseverance? And part of that too is being able to set new goals. One of the most critical steps in overcoming failure is having a goal in your pocket at all times. That goal could be several things. That goal could be one thing. That goal could be ever evolving. But when you're learning from your mistakes and you can redirect your effort with a clear path to success, these goals reflect not only your ambition, but your wisdom. I believe most of the goals that we set in today's day and age aren't big enough. What in the world is wrong with setting big goals, having big ambitions, having enthusiasm, drive, determination to go do the remarkable? Small goals lead to small progression, but big goals lead to an opportunity to learn from the mistakes that you make along the way and to celebrate when you finally get to the mountaintop. Self-reflection. It's a powerful tool in the process of learning from your failures. It's about looking inward, assessing your strengths and weaknesses, identifying areas where you can improve. Self-reflection is the personal compass on the road to self-discovery. Notice as we're talking through failure on this BTB short, you are learning, you are reflecting, you are able to take these difficult circumstances and channel it into a positive. Being able to conquer fear and failure. How often are you going after something and you come up short? Or you're going after something and you think you're right there, you think you're about to, make that play or win that match or win that game, and it slowly changes into something that's not that outcome. And it creates fear, it creates anxiety. And how do you conquer that fear of failure? That fear of failure can be paralyzing, and it can prevent us from taking risk. It's essential to conquer fear and recognize that failure is not the worst outcome. I'm going to say that again. Failure is not the worst outcome. Never trying is. Understand that those that are failing will never truly succeed if they give up. Building self-confidence. Having confidence is the fuel that drives us forward after failure. Are you building self-confidence that requires your abilities and believing yourself, the capacity to learn, and trusting that you can overcome challenges no matter the circumstances? And lastly, the road to success. In the end, the journey to success is not linear. It's not this straight path that you can see the finish line. It's a winding path filled with ups and downs, left and rights, and even some U-turns. But each failure is a step and a lesson to stride on each setback, to take a leap forward, to go after your dreams. As the listener, are you embracing failure? Are you learning from it? Are you taking those difficult circumstances and finding a way to have it be a transformative experience? It is the art of rising from the ashes, stronger, wiser, and more determined than ever before, is truly where the silver lining is. Every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. It's a chance to rewrite your story, one that's not defined by your failures, but by your resilience. So let me leave you with this. Don't ever, I repeat, ever be discouraged by failure. Be inspired by it. It is the beacon of the lights of the way to your success. Find ways to learn, grow, and keep moving forward. Because as long as you keep learning from your failures, you're always one step closer to achieving your dreams. I am proud of each and every one of you. And as we come across our failures, let's tackle them, let's overcome them together as a BTB community. And if you found this BTB short inspirational, do me a favor, like and subscribe to the BTB Project. Better yet, shoot this podcast over to a friend, a family member, or colleague, and say, hey, check this out. This is what I've learned from failure today. And I think it's something that can help you. As each and every one of us continues to find ways to persevere and overcome, failure is the number one way to learn the fastest, to grow the quickest, and to go after our goals and dreams. Thank you for checking out today's episode. And until next time, take care.
I shine.